Welcome back to Rekt Radio, the only show on the airwaves that looks at a market as flat as a pancake and sees a Launchpad being built for a mission to Mars. I'm Sunny, and folks, the quiet is where the real power is building.
And I'm Cole, here to remind everyone that a quiet engine room is usually a sign that the fuel has run out. This isn't a launch pad, Sunny. It's a ghost ship, adrift in a sea of apathy. Let's get into the news before we all fall asleep at the wheel.
Never! You can't sleep when a fundamental revolution is happening right under our noses. We're seeing a massive power shift in the world of artificial intelligence that has huge implications for Web3. The era of the big, closed-off tech giants is ending. Open-source AI models are now starting to surpass the proprietary giants, like OpenAI's GPT-4, in specialized tasks.
I saw that, and my first thought was, great, now anyone can download the code to build Skynet in their garage. You're celebrating this as a win, but what are the risks right now? The risk is a tidal wave of unaudited, unpredictable, and potentially malicious AI models being plugged directly into the crypto world's financial plumbing.
But that's the beauty of it. It's permissionless innovation, Cole. Just like Bitcoin, it means you don't have to ask for permission from Google or Microsoft to build the future. What could this become? Imagine a DeFi protocol with its own custom-built open-source AI that can detect exploits in real time. Or a DAO that uses a bespoke model to optimize its treasury management far better than any human could. It's the democratization of intelligence itself.
It's the democratization of chaos. You're talking about plugging an algorithm trained on the unfiltered madness of the internet into a system that controls billions of dollars. Who is liable when one of these specialized open source models hallucinates a piece of bad code and it gets deployed? There's no customer support line to call when your decentralized AI drains your liquidity pool. You're trading a corporate walled garden for a decentralized minefield.
You see a minefield, I see a Cambrian explosion of creativity. This is about more than just performance. It's about the economics. These smaller open source models are way more cost-effective. Projects can now afford to integrate world-class AI without paying millions in API fees to a handful of Silicon Valley gatekeepers. It lowers the barrier to entry for every builder in the space and breaks the AI monopoly.
It lowers the barrier to entry for scammers, too. If it's cheaper and easier for the good guys to build, it's cheaper and easier for the bad guys. Think about it. Sophisticated, AI-powered phishing attacks, smart contracts written by algorithms designed to look safe but contain hidden backdoors, bots that can manipulate sentiment on social media with terrifying efficiency. We're not just open-sourcing the tools for innovation, we're open-sourcing the weapons for financial warfare.
But transparency is the ultimate defense. That's the core principle of Web3, and it applies here too. With a closed model like GPT-4, you have no idea what biases are baked in, what data it was trained on, or what censorship is being applied. With open source models, you can actually look under the hood. You can audit the code, inspect the code, and verify that it's aligned with your community's values. It's the don't trust, verify ethos applied directly to artificial intelligence.
That assumes the average user or even the average developer has the skill to properly audit a complex AI model. They don't. It's a fantasy. So we're left with a situation where a few experts can see the dangers, but millions of users are blindly trusting these new black boxes just because they're labeled open source. It's a new form of security theater, and it's going to get a lot of people wrecked.
It's the price of progress. You have to be willing to take risks to build a better system. But I know what you need. Let's move away from the abstract and look at the hard data, the one source of truth we can both agree on, the Bitcoin one-day chart on TradingView.
Thank you. Let's get grounded in reality. I have the technicals pulled up and, well, Sonny, if this chart were a person, it would be in a coma. It is shockingly, profoundly still.
It's not still, Cole. It's perfectly balanced. It's a work of art. Look at these readings. The moving averages, the indicator that shows us the deep, powerful underlying trend, dead neutral. The oscillators, which measure the immediate short-term momentum and sentiment, also neutral. The summary of every single indicator on the page, neutral.
And you're saying this is good? The market has lost its pulse. The buyers are gone, the sellers are gone, the volume is gone. There is zero energy, zero conviction, and zero direction. It's a ghost town. This isn't balance, Sonny. It's a state of profound and dangerous indecision. The market has absolutely no idea what to do next.
Exactly. And that is the most bullish signal you could ask for right now. After all the chaos, the market has found its center of gravity. It has absorbed every seller, weathered every storm, and is now settled on an incredibly strong foundation of support. This neutral reading isn't indecision. It's a declaration that the selling pressure is completely exhausted. It's the ultimate consolidation. The longer the base, the higher in space.
This isn't a base, it's a ledge. A market that does nothing for this long is a market that's bleeding out participants. People get bored. Capital moves on to where the action is. This kind of dead calm, this absolute lack of momentum, often ends in a sudden and violent move down, as the last few remaining holders finally capitulate out of sheer frustration. It's a bull trap made of boredom.
That's all for this episode of Rekt Radio. I see a world where decentralized AI is about to unlock a new wave of innovation and a Bitcoin chart that is quietly building up the energy for its next historic run. Stay bullish and embrace the calm.
And I see a world rushing to adopt a risky new technology without thinking through the consequences, all while the market hangs by a thread. Don't mistake a flat line for a foundation. Be careful out there. You've been listening to Rekt Radio.